Hi everyone, my name is Jubilee, and today I'll be exploring individualistic versus collectivistic societies. This topic really caught my attention because it helps explain why people around the world think, behave, and even define success so differently. I've always been curious about how culture influences our daily decisions, from how we set goals to how we connect with others. Understanding these differences can improve communication, empathy, and cooperation in a global world. In psychology, an individualistic culture focuses on independence, self expression, and personal achievement. Countries such as the United States, Canada, and most of Western Europe are good examples. In these societies, people are encouraged to be themselves, stand out from the crowd, and pursue their own dreams, even if that means going against the group's expectations. For example, in the US, we often hear phrases like follow your heart or be your own boss. These sayings reflect the belief that personal freedom and self determination are essential to happiness. By contrast, collectivistic cultures, which are common in places like Japan, China, Mexico, and many African communities, value group harmony, loyalty, and family interdependence. In these societies, the focus is on we rather than I. Decisions are often made with the group's well being in mind, and people find identity through their relationships and social roles. A simple example is how birthdays are celebrated. In individualistic cultures, the focus is on the person, gifts, cake, and attention for one individual. In collectivistic cultures, the celebration often includes honoring parents or sharing the joy with the entire family. Psychologist Gert Hofstede identified individualism and collectivism as one of the key cultural dimensions that shape how societies operate. According to his research, these values influence everything from business decisions to education and even mental health. Building on Hofstede's work, Harry Triandis found that people can actually shift between individualistic and collectivistic behaviors depending on the situation. For instance, someone might be highly independent at work, but deeply family-oriented at home. This shows that culture is not a rigid category, it is flexible and a framework that shapes our perceptions and priorities. These differences can also affect how people experience emotions. In individualistic cultures, expressing emotions openly is often encouraged, while in collectivistic cultures, people may suppress emotions to maintain group harmony. Understanding this can help us avoid misunderstandings and build stronger cross-cultural relationships. In conclusion, the distinction between individualistic and collectivistic societies highlights the beauty of cultural diversity. Neither system is better than the other, they simply reflect different ways of finding meaning and belonging in the world. By learning about these perspectives, we can become more open-minded, compassionate, and respectful toward peoples whose values differ from our own. And in an increasingly global society, that awareness is one of the most powerful tools we can have. Thank you for listening, and I hope this presentation gave you a deeper understanding of how culture shapes who we are.